I live in Colorado, but most of my projects have been somewhere else in the United States or around the world. I wanted to start staying home a little bit, and so I took a few months off and tried to find some clients locally. I found a guy that he's a financial planner. So it's an office of two people, and it's very similar to a lot of the members of 1BC. I wanted to try to see if the work that I've been doing for the last 20 years with large companies, if I could make that work on a small business model. And the guy he was at level 6 in J.D. Edwards. That's who he sold for, his financial planning. He'd been at level 6 for a long time. Level 6 in their organization it's comfortable, but you're going to go to work every day. It's not like you're knocking it out of the park. He contacted me and he said, "Would you help me?" I said, "I don't know. I've never tried it with a company that small, 2 people." And so I met with him in January, met with him and his business. I said, "What do you want to have happen?" He said, "I want to get to level 8, which would really be cool." And I asked him, "Who do you relate to?" And he said, "I really relate to people who are ready for an exit strategy or want to sell their business in the next 3 to 5 years. I just really seem to relate to those." I said, "Here's what I want you to do." His name is JP. So JP, what I want you to do, I want you to stop selling to anybody else. Just those people. Somebody walks in your door and it doesn't fit that mold, send them to another J.D. Edwards office. Don't deal with them. His wife was the second person in the office, and she said, "That's never going to happen. We are not sending away customers." I said, "Just give it a chance." So for the next few months, that's what he did. Unbeknownst to his wife, he never told her. I got a call about Christmas time, so it's almost the full year. He said, "I want to have you come to our Christmas party." It's a Christmas party at 2. Oh, okay, whatever. So he invited me to a restaurant in Denver, and he said, "I just want to let you know that I just made level 8. Okay, he went from 6 to 8 in 1 year. Never been done before in J.D. Edwards. And it only happened because he was able to focus on exactly what made his business work for him personally. Anyway, it took him from a 6 to an 8. He now has a house in Martha's Vineyard. He travels the country, travels the world. Doesn't have to work unless he wants to, but he's a workaholic, so he still does. But great success with a small individual, small company that works just the same way as a large company would. So the principles that we work with in 1BC can work for a small independent startup. I made some contacts here tonight. It also can work for a company that's trying to strive for 30 million, 50 million, maybe even wants to get to that $100 million mark at some point. It's great, works awesome.